Welcome to No Pad, No Pencil Radio, where we give you guys live, raw, uncut sports talk. Today we got
Al Scholar
and we got
Hazel
in the building to give y'all the breakdown of the Washington
football
Ravens
team.
breakdown here, Washington football team breakdown. So look, we missed out on Al last week. I know you guys are probably happy to see my man back.
Sorry about
had
that,
to take care of
everybody.
some business. So we're gonna start with you, Al. What was your thoughts on this game this week, man? You know, how did things play out for you? And coming from
Well,
that,
first
that
off,
loss
I knew
last
we was gonna come in and get a nice victory.
Mm-hmm.
We had a point to prove. We got our asses handed to us last week. It was a good game, but the play calling could have been better, man.
suspect at best, yo. Greg Roman, yo, you gotta step it up. But I'm gonna throw a bone at y'all, yo. For the last past 2 weeks, y'all think Wink need to be on the hot seat for calling defensive plays, yo? Cause
The hot seat.
yeah, yo, that defense.
Yeah, that defense looked terrible.
Yo.
It looked terrible.
Yo, Marlon was getting cooked, yo, and Wink. Yo, dude,
That's
one
kinda
dude,
fast,
yo,
man.
one dude broke all the play calls down for that Kansas City game. What was we doing against Pat Mahomes? Yo? I mean, that's in the past. Even today, yo, Shorty looked like a little gunslinger out there, man.
He definitely did.
Haskins had a really decent pass completion ratio, but at the end of the day, I mean, they still only scored 17 points. I think the hot seat for
But they had drives, yo. It
Yeah,
was
they had
drives.
drives.
And they was going
Understand it's
down the
football,
field.
though, bro.
No, not for that team.
But the Redskins been putting together drives since they started. I mean, I know that they 1-3 now, but
A 17 play drive with no pass rush. That no. Any other team?
that, man.
No,
I think it's
no,
too early
yo,
to-
no.
Not against the football team.
No,
so you
yo,
gonna fire Martin? We can whatever.
yo, from what I've been seeing on that film study,
On both
he
sides,
has
though.
no clue or feel for the games that he's calling, yo. He just calling
Man, that's
blitzes.
strong.
Yeah, we broke it down. Me and my dudes on the Coley and
So when they held
We broke it
Browns,
down.
they held their Browns. What was it? The divisional matchup with 6 points to 6 points.
they was the Browns with the Colts' first game, yo, and they look totally different now. But
Right.
yo, these past 2 games, yo, I don't know what the hell we doing, yo, and I don't know what Greg Roman doing
Hey,
either,
Roman
yo.
ain't looking good.
Run
on that
the
play
ball, yo. Gus was damn near
He
averaging
overthinking the
17
game, man.
yards a
He's really
yard.
overthinking the
Yeah.
game.
Once again, yo, he's overthinking, yo. He is overthinking this offense, yo.
You know, I don't understand that aspect of it either. On why, knowing who we are as a core team, we are a running team, man. I mean,
Exactly.
it is what it is. I don't understand why we.
Yeah, but you got to stick to your bread and butter, man. You
That's
can't
what I'm
just
saying. Yeah.
you can't switch up the script.
Mid script, you feel
And
me?
man, script right, like if you got the play calling working, go to the quick screen, or go to the quarterback option, or go to the you know what I mean. But you got to keep that run play in effect. You can't just keep throwing the ball and then expect.
Something to happen.
Right.
Well, this is what I said.
That's how we got behind in that Kansas City game,
Last video.
What's that?
We don't have the personnel for what he want to do, yo. We don't. That
Yeah, for who?
hold
Hold on.
on. Let me pick this up there. Miles Borkin is soft. Yo,
I
he
said that
come-
last season.
No, yo,
I said that last season.
That one pass.
He was just
that,
giving them
I said that one season.
40 seconds ago. 40
week or two
seconds
ago.
ago, we was about to drive that ball. Lamar threw the ball. Yo, it was Miles Borkin didn't get out of his break. Lamar tried to leave him open. This fool didn't fight for the ball or nothing. He was slow out of his break. Turned around interception, yo. I'm like, damn, everybody knew it was on Miles Borkin. He just, this dude ain't got it, man.
Listen, man. I thought it was off last season.
Everybody's clamoring for Dumine to get his reps now, yo, cause he ain't got no dog in him.
But you just 2 weeks ago said, wait,
Hey man, week by week, baby. It's week by week,
I mean,
man.
he's going.
I said that last
Not
season.
with that interception.
I said it last season, man.
That interception that Lamar threw, that was all
Tavon
on
is tough,
Bortles.
man.
Gotta be,
No,
yo.
he ain't tough.
Gotta be,
Because
yo.
I said last season.
I know you
Bortles
did,
was soft.
but you just
We
two
should've
weeks
never
ago, he was saying
re-signed
that he
him
was
this
just
year.
saying
No,
Boykin
he
was.
still got a couple years
He
away.
said
We could've
Boykin
got
just stepped
dashed,
up. He was
man.
playing. He
We
was
could've
doing
got
his
dashed,
thing.
man.
Hey, yo.
Look, man.
He's
so
better off.
let me. I guess let me put this in perspective for everybody out here. It sounds like to me Ravens got to win, but internally for who the Ravens are, we
expect
really,
more.
We didn't grow out of this game.
It's like this, yo.
We expect more.
We didn't grow from last week.
Right.
Exactly. We did what we took care of business. We took care of business, but that first half was rough, yo.
First half was rough.
But I told you, what did I say last week? I told you that it's going to be that way because they still going to have that Kansas City in their mind, man. I mean, that's football, though, bro. I knew they were going to come out.
I'm going to say.
They're going to come
That's
out
gonna hold us for the rest of the season
I'm
till we.
going to say
till we
because
see them
there was no
again.
preseason, but damn, yo, you know who you are. It's
I know,
nothing.
but they got punched in the mouth last week, and it's their first time back out on the field after that embarrassment. Man. They got embarrassed, man.
Yo, they looked like this during the Houston first half. It was exactly the same way.
That's a different scenario. That
No,
was
it was the
first half of
same.
the
The
year.
play calling was the same exact
Yes, it
way.
was.
In
Play
the
calling was the same.
first half. We didn't
That's
start
been the problem all season.
We didn't start running the ball down the field till we got in that bunch formation and they put Gus back there and we knew who we are. We went downhill. Yo, we was doing gadget plays. Lamar down there did the pitch option. Like, yo, Greg Roman, what are you doing, yo? Stop playing. Yo, we is on a mission
But
to
did
get
they not?
to playoffs, yo.
Did it not go into the half? What was it? 21-10.
It was 21-10, but damn, it should have been more. We was playing like we was from behind. You throwing the ball 3 consecutive times when you up in the run work. Yo, what is you doing, yo? Stop trying to reinvent the wheel. Stop overthinking this. Just run the rock and let's go.
That's our bread and butter, yo. Always
Yo,
been.
if
stick to the script, man.
if I know we don't
yo,
have the personnel, why are you forcing?
I'm not mad at this.
But we can get the personnel.
I mean, Eric DeCosta always make moves at trade deadline, but come on, yo.
Right.
You see, so I'm not mad at this game, man, and I don't understand really. And y'all gotta just explain this to me, man. I just don't understand how they bounce back from an embarrassment the way that they did. They come out, it didn't go exactly in the look of what you guys wanted for the first half, but it got the job done
Because
they came out 21-10. Hold on, and then they come out at the end of the game and put up another 10 points and end the game 31 and only allowed them to score one touchdown.
We seen what this offense was last year. We didn't add.
And they ran the rock.
But we seen what the offense was last year, and this like the coordinators they just want to go away from what they did last year.
I see. So
Come on.
I get it. Last game, Kansas City, they got away from themselves. But this game, they stuck to who they are.
No,
right?
they didn't, yo. They didn't, yo.
You can't.
They went
The
out
defense
there.
supposed to went down there and
Second
down
half,
a little
they
bit.
like
ran
this.
that rock.
They had no choice. the passing, the wide receivers. Lamar missed a lot of throws. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Lamar missed a lot of throws.
But you expected that, man. I told you they going.
I
told you they was going to struggle a little bit coming into this.
Yo,
game.
even the run scheme didn't make no sense. They wasn't
Why
running
you say
downhill
that?
because they wasn't running downhill.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, they straight through the tackles. They outside sweeps. Yeah, I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing?
I guess trying to.
And then
I guess
soon
trying
they
to take
started
advantage of the fact that Chase Young is not in the game.
Man, listen, man. When Ingram ran that thing straight down the middle,
they couldn't stop.
couldn't do nothing with it.
Yo, when we got in that bunch formation,
He could not
when
do
Lamar
nothing
got
with
in
it.
that pistol with the bunch with the 3 tight ends, man, we was good to go.
Couldn't do nothing
They
with it.
couldn't do nothing with us, yo.
I don't know, man. I just can't complain. I can't complain on a 21-10 halftime game and then a 31-17.
Did you expect anything less?
Did I expect anything?
Because it's the football team. I mean, you knew we was going to go down there and handle business.
Yeah, we
Nah,
had
I
no
knew
business.
that. But what I'm saying, I guess what y'all
We're
saying
not
is
upset
it was
with
an
them.
ugly. You guys are saying it's an ugly win,
Yeah, it was an ugly one.
It was an ugly win.
It was ugly.
and you guys aren't satisfied with
I'm
the
satisfied. I'm satisfied with the victory. I'm not satisfied with the play call.
the style of victory.
Exactly.
I'm not the style of victory.
Exactly.
I enjoyed the victory, but I just didn't enjoy the style of the victory. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Because
like-
it was
But I
ugly,
guess my
and it could have
question,
been a lot better.
my question to
It was
you
sloppy.
guys, understanding because we all agree, every game against every team is schemed differently.
Yeah,
correct?
no doubt.
Right? So how can you be mad for them playing
because
the Washington
that play
football
calling,
team?
But
they
the
put
play
up
calling
21
kept them in the game the first half.
And if they didn't get the interception at the second
We
half,
was-
they probably wouldn't have
we
fumbled, whatever it was,
was
the turnover.
ourselves. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I understand.
I mean, but why Why are you in a tight game with a team you could have had up out of there within 5 minutes of the second quarter, yo? Everything we did was working, but you want to reinvent the wheel.
Because at the end of the day, it's football, man.
Now, I understand.
All them professionals at the end of the day, man. Ain't no such thing as an easy game, man.
I understand when you have a preseason, but goddamn, yo, you stick to your bread and butter. I don't care who you playing. If it works, it works. Don't stray away from it.
I agree.
We seen it too many times when we stray
But
away from the game plan.
I guess what I'm saying is I didn't see too much. I didn't see that same type of deviation from the run in this Washington game as I seen in the Kansas City game. In the Kansas City game, there was no run. It was almost non-existent.
Because second half.
I'm speaking even in the first half.
I'm talking about in that second half. They went back to who they were. They ran the ball with guts.
Right.
They ran.
Right. But what I'm saying is, first half against Washington, they still ran the ball some.
No, but you know why? You know why? I'm gonna tell you the difference in the Kansas City and Washington in the Washington game, right? The difference was we started playing from behind early, so they automatically got away from the game plan. Now that's why he started throwing it. Instead of just hitting them down the head with the run. We wasn't going to the run no more. Now, because he pretty much Greg Roman started playing like we was from behind, even when we wasn't from behind. The game was still reachable.
Exactly.
It was still reachable, and instead of running the rock, we taking 3 and outs.
When it was evident they couldn't stop the run. But I put on Twitter. I said the Ravens offense is unstoppable if you run the ball and you play behind the play action plays. And when they did it, they had no clue. Hollywood was going off. Andrews went off. Run the rock, the play action there. The way you give Lamar a little bit extra time in the pocket, it's there. So why are you not doing what you need to do? Play your game. It's your bread and butter, Greg. What are you doing, Shorty?
Yeah,
what
Greg,
are you doing?
you gotta get it together, Greg.
Man, look, y'all, him and Wink, Harbaugh need to sit down with them, yo. It's time to buckle down, yo. It's playoffs or bust, yo.
So after this game, just chime in on this. Did the Ravens move forward, or did they stay stagnant, or did they take a step back?
It was stagnant to me. It was stagnant, yo.
I say stagnant.
Yeah, it's stagnant. I mean,
no growth.
For the team when we was playing, they could have looked at it a lot better. They could have got them out of there early if we did.
But what are you playing for? You playing for style, or you playing for wins, man?
I mean, but we playing for wins. So I was like, yo, you shouldn't have struggled with them in the first half.
We playing for execution. We playing for execution.
Again,
that's what I mean.
And I guess this is where
the execution was off, yo.
But again, I just don't understand that, man. And we'll just agree to disagree on this.
But when the run is
how can you say that? How can you make those claims and it was 21-10?
But when the run is working,
and it actually would have been 21.
But if the run is working, why
it won for a turnover?
If the run is working, why do we have Lamar back there 3 straight times throwing the ball, knowing your personnel ain't built for that? Our wide receivers wasn't getting open. Hollywood did his thing, but everybody else where was they?
Yeah,
where was they?
But
Andrews went off, but come on, y'all.
Look, man, they put up 21 points. They put up 21
I like
points.
Willie Sneed, man.
They still had a game plan. They still had a game plan, and they still wanted to run some plays. You got to remember, it hasn't been no preseason. Basically, this is fourth week of the preseason, right?
Right.
Yo, they got to run their system. And again, understand what I mean out here.
They ain't running their system.
No. Understand what I mean. Compared to last week against the Chiefs, they immediately got out of their game plan. The run was non-existent because it wasn't even attempted. This week, first half, it was definitely attempted. May not has been as much as what was went down in the second half, but it was there.
See, last week was like? Last week looked like the bully getting his ass whooped by that kid that he underestimated the whole year. That's what it looked like last year because we got our asses whooped. Last game because we got our asses whooped, man, so badly that he ain't no shorty knew how to fight. Now, when he came out with the punches,
Mahomes, man.
That's what I'm saying. No, listen.
That's that killer, yo.
No, listen. You let that pretty boy fool you when he come out there and whoop that
Patrick
ass.
Holmes ain't fooling nobody. You know what you getting
No,
into with
listen,
that,
though.
yo.
I knew
That man ain't had a bad game since he been in the league.
That
And it's
nigga-
not even that he had a bad. It's not even that he had a bad game, bro.
Hey yo, that boy Clint Eastwood with the 357.
They do exactly what they was
No,
getting
man,
into,
because
man.
a lot of plays, we had them and we just couldn't execute.
Hey, you know what? I gotta apologize today. You know who showed up? My two buddies. All Baltimore Mike Juno and Ferguson got the sack, yo.
Ferguson got a sack.
We can call him the sack daddy for a day, yo. For a day. You know, he get his nickname back, man. But you know, it was like what everybody saying, you knew Juno was gonna show up because he had no pressure on him, yo.
No pressure, right.
Like I said, that boy new nickname is all ball,
Hey,
no bite, man.
Queen had a good game too.
Oh,
man.
yeah. I mean,
Queen had a solid game, man. He had a
So
lot of time.
again, my point is, right? They played well. Okay, it wasn't a style game, but are we really here for the style anyway? I mean, if we want to
We
play
never
that
here
way,
for style.
then
We
we
always
shouldn't,
used to
then
be
we
in
shouldn't
that.
be mad at last week with Kansas City because that's what they tried to do. They tried to play style.
But once again,
It's about getting the
but
W.
once again,
And
it's
you-
about a
and
W.
you can't get mad at the execution because at the end of the day, again, they put up 21 in the first half and then came back out and put
But
up
still, yo.
another
If
10
you're
in the
going against-
second half, and they didn't have
if
to.
you're going
And they
against-
probably could have put up more.
If you're going against a Pittsburgh, you can't play like
But they
that.
gonna play to their level.
No, you
That's
can't
what we
say
said.
that, yo. You
Yes,
can't
you
say
can.
that.
Can't say that.
You
Yes, you
can't
can. It's
say
a
you
difference.
can't pick and choose when you want to play.
Then you just
No,
say everybody.
not.
Then you just
Well,
say
you
everybody.
actually, you can.
No.
You actually can as a
You
player.
can.
You
Then
can
you
pick and
just
choose who you want to play.
You just said that. You just said everybody
It is
professional.
It is any given Sunday. I'm saying
You just said everybody professional.
everybody's professional, but I'm saying you can a player can
Every
decide
game got to be
mentally if you
treated.
want to play a good game or not. But that's
Every game got to
everybody's
be
going to
treated
choose
like
to
this.
try to play a good game. You're going to always attempt to play a good game. But at the end of the day, man, they came out again. They came off an ugly loss. They coming back in on something that they know realistically in their heart of bones that they're going to win the game, right? They're going to keep a little bit of that. I knew the game was going to start off a little slow and sloppy, but they put up their points. They put up 21 in the first half, 21 in the first half, 10 in the second half, and that's all they knew. That's all they needed to beat them. Now, if they play a Pittsburgh, it'll be a different story. Maybe 30 ain't enough to beat them.
Man, look.
No, yeah, right.
Look, it's like
So
this,
they
though,
put up
yo.
more points. If
It's
they
like
wanted to
that.
put up more
True,
points, they
because
could have put up more
it's
points.
Gotta execute, man.
You can't go do laws in the NFL for what they was doing, yo. You had Lamar up there throwing 3 straight times on the run was work. This is
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
trying to tell you.
But he
You
didn't
know
do,
who you are.
But he didn't do that. He didn't do that series after series after series after series. Like
He
again.
damn near did. That's what I'm trying to tell you,
Damn
yo.
near did, man.
In that second half, we buckled down.
Right.
We buckled down.
Right.
But once again, if we in close games with certain teams, you can't do that.
Yeah, you got to do that off
That's
the
my
top.
point. They not going to do that.
Yo, we had to
We already did.
We had to rely.
Yeah, and they learned their lesson. They got their medicine.
The game should have been closer than what it is. We had to rely on a fake punt. The Miles Boykins of all people to catch the ball, yo, to keep the drive going, yo. We kept going 3-0. Because they somehow, some way, Greg won't want to get past
They had to get out their funk, bro.
No,
man.
yo.
They
They
ain't
got out
yo.
their funk and put up 3 touchdowns.
But call your game, though. That's all.
And they put up 3 touchdowns after they got out their
I mean,
funk.
but yeah, but it's in the guy.
But we gonna agree to disagree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to really disagree, bro.
At the end of the day,
I think this
we
was
we appreciate the
huge win.
W.
Right.
We appreciate the W. Like I
I
said, we
think it
still
was
got
a
work
huge
to do.
win. I think it was a huge win. You guys think, the Ravens stayed stagnant. I think this was a growth win for them.
Right.
It shows that they can come out of a tough time and bounce back the next week, which they're going to need coming up to the playoffs time when things are a little tougher and a little harder. When games, rather, let me not say playoff time in actual playoff games. I mean playoff situational parts of the year where certain games need to be won to get a spot or seed. So, guys, we appreciate y'all, checking us out. Please don't forget to like and subscribe the
Leave them comments.
page there. Leave comments. We'll talk back and let you guys know what's going on. And check us out for our next episode. We break down. Who the Ravens play next?
See, I gotta look at the schedule. Because they mess, with this
It's COVID. Yeah. We're supposed to make the Titans,
man,
right?
honestly, I
But
wouldn't
hey,
look
baby.
forward to. We don't know. We don't know.
You told me we weren't gonna have a game this week.
Right.
Real talk.
Right.
Real
I
talk.
thought we played the Titans next.
You
I
know,
could
this
be
is
wrong.
second we get the no haircut challenge. I ain't getting a haircut.
Yeah,
Two
I
get a
think-
playoff game.
I think I'm following that to you, bro.
Yeah, man, yeah, you know. Yo, you see, now we waiting on you.
But no, I'm gonna keep this thing alive, man.
All right, peace, people.
How?